Diba? So, masarap pakinggan, masarap sa pakiramdam when you are being loved and you feel na somebody or someone love you and care about you. Now, our hearts must bear to care for others, and our hands must move to help our lives, other lives improve. And our feet must walk in solidarity with each other, share the same compassion and mission to help. So I urge everybody, my fellow young men and women, to put aside color, race, religion, gender, and let's put on love. One more time na, I love you.
I love you.
Love you. Parang may medyo may sweetness doon sa. Anyway, so that's the first one. When we help, do not hesitate. Hero helps without hesitation. Second one, letter E. A hero encourages without exclusion. Now, encouragement can be incredibly empowering. Meaning, kasi in my organization, I can feel that tremendous joy in being the leader to my organization when I see the members and the people surrounding the organization succeed. And a lot better feeling kapag when they recognize me as part of their success. And I can say that their success is my success too. And it's very, very fulfilling. Now this reminds me of the time when I was in high school. I felt being unwanted and sorry for myself. I was looked down upon and discriminated against because of my appearance in cheap second-hand clothes and pair of old shoes. Been using that old shoes for 10 years. Hanggang makagraduate ako, been using that. What I'm doing is, lalagyan ko siya ng plastic inside para kasi plastic. So, para hindi pumasok yung water lalo na pag umuulan. So, and because of that, because of the way I look, because the way I dress, gang members, bullies in school, often bullied me verbally and at times physically, with others hitting and shoving me. I felt different, powerless, socially isolated, and discouraged. All I was thinking then was to get even. Ang term na natin doon is rest back. Rest back na doon. So that's my only goal. I almost quit school because I was afraid. I was lost, troubled, and crying my heart out, and nobody heard, nobody seemed to care. But when I met a man who became my friend, my mentor, and my teacher, and someone like a father, he helped me pick up the broken pieces of my life, which eventually helped my broken spirit. That mentor guided me and helped me change my perspective about a lot of things. And he encouraged me to think of a positive way to get back to those who bullied me and put me down, but not by violence, but by competition. So at age 16, and I was in third year high school, he helped me and my other classmates to create Dynamic Teen Company as an alternative club for students on campus and in communities, a way to stop bullies and school gangsters from victimizing and terrorizing more students. And now, DTC, yung effort na ginagawa namin, our effort in saving the lives of many children and young people in the streets and empowering them through education have gone a long way. And you know, we're able to reach more than 12,000 children and young people since 1997 up to now. And our city was named the most friendly city in the province, recognizing our works for the children and the youth. How amazing is that? So, my point is, never underestimate the power of an encouraging word. Let us not be stingy, thankfully put, in encouraging our people, in encouraging our members. All they need is a little push from us, just a little push. Now, to be an encouraging team leader, for example, or manager in the future, you have to be willing to take chances with your people. You have to look for their innate gifts and encourage them to believe in themselves and help them become the person they have the potential to become. They need you. Let's encourage them and let's encourage one another and lift each other up. No exclusion. In doing so, success will chase you and will chase your organization because your people are empowered to accomplish the task because you did encourage them. That's letter E. A hero encourages without exclusion. Now, third point, letter R. R, a hero. Can you read it, guys?
Respects without reservation.
Yes. Respect without reservation. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. It's a common courtesy. Right? One of the rules I have in my life is pay respect to earn respect. Right? Respect is a virtue that you don't want to withhold and keep. You give it to the people you meet, the people you work with, the people close to you, and to yourself. Respect. There are many kinds of respect. There is the respect you show with another person because you have good manners and because you desire to love your neighbor as yourself. And there is this respect you have for people because they have achieved a level of effectiveness in their work, in their family life, in other area of endeavor. And there's this leadership respect, the kind we have for world-class leaders who have spent their lives taking people to another level, the kind of respect we have, for example, with Mother Teresa, with Abraham Lincoln, and with others. Who else? Some world-class respect. So we have that kind of respect. But the question is, how do we gain respect? Now, first, gaining the respect of others always begins with having respect for yourself. Right? Now, do you see your teacher or probably you're somebody in authority over you as someone or a person of respect? Or if you're in their position, if probably in the future you'll be a leader or a boss or an executive in charge or a supervisor, will your people respect you? Now, if you desire to win the respect of others and follow you, you must first demonstrate a healthy respect for them and for yourself. People don't follow others by accident because they follow those leaders that they respect. They will follow you because they respect you. Now, second, be consistent. I mean, if you find you lack credibility, it's probably because you are saying one thing and doing another thing, right? People do pay attention to what you say until you give them reason not to by doing the opposite. So meaning, simply avoid hypocrisy. Okay? Understood? Be consistent. Then you'll gain respect. And third, be on time. always. That's very simple. Be on time always. In our organization, in Dynamic Team Company, number one in our rules and regulations is always come on time during meetings, gatherings, and fellowships. That's our number one rule. Well, in life, we lose respect to the people who made us waiting, right? Why? Because time is the most valuable commodity for every people. It's our goal. Agree? Ginto natin yan. Siyempre, ayaw natin masayang yung mga ginto, no? Precious things with us. Now, missing an appointment or being late, it just demonstrates a total disregard for the lives and the needs of others. So, you better get control of your calendar and your schedule and your time. Your priorities. Be on time. Very simple, but very hard to do. Tama ba? Now, fourth, to gain respect, be transparent. Be transparent. Meaning, let others know that your life is an open book. Meaning, be willing to share your shortcomings, that be willing to share that you're not a perfect person. You're not invincible to failure, right? And you commit mistakes, and sometimes make bad choices, and do wrong things. Just have to be transparent. But what matters is how you're going to pull yourself up and how you will act responsibly during those times. Just be transparent. Be honest. And lastly, to gain respect is be humble. Be humble. Humility. Be humble. Sabihin mo, I'm humble. Yabang yun naman. Joke lang. Yeah, sinundan niyo lang naman ako. Yeah. Well, be humble. My mentor reminds me always, ito lagi niyang sinasabi sa akin, and probably, sana makakuha kayo ng inspiration with these words. Ang sabi niya sa akin, ang tagumpay, Efren, or F ang tawag niya sa akin, ang tagumpay ay huwag mong ilalagay sa ulo mo. Ilalagay mo yan sa puso mo. Dahil kapag nilagay mo yung tagumpay dyan sa ulo mo, lalaki ang ulo mo. Hindi ka makakapasok sa langit kasi papara yung ulo mo sa bingo. Pero pag nilagay mo yung tagumpay sa puso mo, lalaki naman yung puso mo. At mas lalong lalaki yung mga bagay na mapapagtagumpayan mo. Di ba? Agree? Parang wala akong pausap dito. Ay, talagang kaya mag-usap. Di ba? So, huwag natin ilalagay. Just be reminded of that principle from my mentor. Yun ang lagi kong iniisip, na yung tagumpay whenever I succeed with these things, lagi ilagay sa puso, para yung puso yung lumalaki, hindi yung ulo yung lumalaki. Di ba? So, that's one thing we can do. Now, being humble means you're not out to prove anything, and that you don't care who gets the credit, but you're glad to share the spotlight with others when you succeed. Because in the end, your personal legacy will not be remembered for your educational attainment, your MBA, at ng D, Doctor, PhD, DDD, lahat na may ganun. Your sales or your accomplishments, kunyari, kayo nasa marketing, mga sales ninyo, or for example, you have acquired so many things, you'll not be remembered sa mga ganang bagay. Most likely, it will be the positive personal impact you created in every person you cross paths with. Right? So remember that. And that's letter R. Respect without reservation. Last, letter O. H.E.R.O operates without oppression. Now, I want to share with you this verse from the Proverbs 14, verse 28. The mark of a good leader is a loyal followers. Leadership is nothing without a following. Now, what made people want to follow you, or what caused you to buy in a leader or to follow a leader? I've read this in a book. It says, when you move your people with emotion first, they are more willing to take action. When you are open to your people's needs, they will be open to your vision. And when you take actions to meet their needs, they will take action to fulfill your vision. So, meaning one of the wisest investment na pwede natin that we can make is knowing, understanding, and meeting the needs of your people, of your members, your employee. That way, when the time comes to move them to action, you will have a positive history to draw upon. Diba? Also, this is my belief. You will get more by giving more. Meaning, when you give first, your people will give in return. You're gonna have no second words to them. When you give your time, your talent, your possessions to others, you receive them multiplied. Sabi nga, siksik, hindi, at umaapaw. Multiplied. And when you are willing to make sacrifices for your organization or for your group, it gives back even more. Now, when you reach out to your people, they will reach back toward you. Now, to earn the right to be followed, to help them, encourage them, motivate them to move, you have to touch people's hearts. That requires more than being a leader, a manager, or even a boss or a supervisor. It requires you to be their friend, their teacher, their coach, or father, mentor. So if you haven't taken the time to show your people that you genuinely care for them, for their well-being, you won't be very successful in moving them. But when people see that they matter to you, that they made a difference in your decisions, they will listen to what you say and they will move the wheels forward. So remember, it is not what you accomplished on your own, but what you have been accomplished through other people that matters. And that's operating without oppression. Right? So that's the 4 things that I want to share with you today. And I hope, sana kahit konti, meron tayong napulot at meron tayong natutunan with that. So we can be a hero. Our actions, our decisions today will define our tomorrows. The responsibility that you choose now will add one more spark, one more light, one more flame, lighting an entire sea of desperation. So with that, thank you very much.